Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Marie and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these granny squares from scratch, and it's simple, it's easy. Beginners can do it, advanced can do it. Yeah. So this is how it's looking like. They're just different colors but the same design. So I'll be showing you how to make these today. I'm going to be using a 3.5 millimeters hook, and we are going to be starting off by making a slip knot. This is how I make a slip knot. You do just like when you're tying something, like that. And I'm just going to put in my hook in like that. And then what we want to do next, we chain four chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 4 chains. Then next we are going to go back to our first chain over here, and we are going to make a slip stitch. So we just put in our hook in like that, and then slip stitch in there. So you realize we've made a hoop. Well, I don't know how to call this. It's like a ring, and in here there's a hole in here. That's where we are going to be working with. And what we are going to do next is we are going to make 11 double crochets in this in this ring. Wow, the name. So what I'm going to do is chain 3. This chain 3 is going to be our first, act like our first double crochet, and then I'm going to make two double crochets, that's 1, and 2. So like in total we have 3 double crochets. Remember, this one acts like a double crochet. And then we are going to chain 2, and then in the same circle we are going to make 3 double crochets in the same ring. So 3 double crochets, that's 1, 2, and 3, like that. Then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2. So what you are doing here, we are making corners. As you can see, our granny square, of course it's a square, it has to take the shape of a square. So you're just making corners, and the square has 4 corners. We've already made 1. Is it 1? Yes, 1. Now we are about to make two of them. So we've made 2 chains. Then we're going to go inside the same circle and make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Again, chain 2, and again I'm going to make 3 double crochets in the same ring. Oopsie. Oopsie. 1, 2, and 3. There. And then I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to join. Of course you have to close up that square, so I'm going to join it by the chain 1, 2, 3 on top of this chain, and I'm going to make a slip stitch like that. So here we have a small square. As you can see, there's 1 corner, 2, 3, and 4 corners. And what I want to do next is I want to, well, if you want to continue with one color you can, but I'm doing it with different colors so that it's easier for my beginners to see what I'm doing. But if I want to continue with this color, if you want your project to be just one color, you can just use one color. But for now, I'm going to cut my yarn and put in another color. Take my scissor, I'm going to cut it just about there, and I'm not going to do anything like one chain. I'm just going to pull my yarn like that. And what I want to do next, because I can't just let it leave it hanging like this first over here on top, the V loop, I'm just going to go behind it like that, and then I'm going to take my yarn, the tail of the yarn, because we don't want it yeah, and I'm going to pull it so that it's behind. Remember, this is our front part and this is our back part there. And then you're just going to, after everything, after we are done, we are going to hide the yarn. Okay, so next I'm going in with my next color, which is peach. I'm just going to start like the way I started. I'm going to make a slip knot, and then I'm going to take my square, and I'm going to start from any corner, really doesn't matter. I'm going to start from this corner, and the easier way to do this, for me, I just do like this. Let me show you. I insert my hook as if I want to start like a chain, and then I grab this tail and I hold it together with my square so that it's easier. Remember, I would have done 3 chain, but I opt to do this method instead. So I'm just going to yarn like I'm just doing a normal double crochet, and I'm going to insert my hook in the tiny space and just like that. Make sure you don't let go of the tail, or else it's going to slip and it's going to be hard to make a double crochet. So I just do as like that, and now you can let go like that. And I'm going here in this corner, I'm going to make 3 double crochet. That was 1, this is 2, and another 3. And then remember, here we are at a corner, so I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to put 3 more double crochets, in this corner. So we have 1, 2 and 3 there. And then we are going to go next here. We are not doing anything, we are not chaining 1, or we are just going in here, and I'm going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, again in the same tiny space we make 3 double crochets. There. So as you can see, I'm already done with 1 line, so there's 3 more to go. I'm going to go in the next corner and make 3 double crochets. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. There. I'm going to jump right into the next corner, and I'm going to do the same, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to attach, we are going to close this row by, you're going to go on top of the first double crochet and we are going to make a slip stitch there, and then I'm going to cut my yarn over here, and I'm going to pull it like that, and I'm going to secure it further by yarn, pulling the tail behind so that it doesn't slip right there. I yarn over, then I just pull it behind like that. So we have our tiny square. Again, I'm going to add another color, which is pink. In this project, I'll only be using 3 colors. As you can see, there's only 3 colors: pink, peach, and off-white. Even this one, pink, peach, and off-white. This is because I'll be using this on a project that I have, and I'll be publishing it very soon. I'm not going to tell you the project yet because I've just started, but when I'm done you'll see. So I'm just going to be using this remaining pink yarn, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to make a slip knot, and I'm going to take my square and do the same method that I showed you. Well, I find that this method is easier. It's also easier to use, to start with a 3 chain, but this one is more, for me, this one is I like this method more, so I'll just do that. And from this side I'm going to make a double crochet. You have to hold it, you see it slipped. And yet I'm saying it's the simplest method anyways. So you have to hold it tightly like that so that it doesn't slip, or else it's going to be a little bit tricky. And I make a double crochet from that. Yeah, and remember, in every corner you have to chain 2 and you have to put 6 double crochets. So that's 1 double crochet, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. And so there's this tiny space here. We are going to make 3 double crochets in this tiny space. So you're just going to yarn over and just make 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. There. And then we are just here, we are at the corner, and you're going to do what we are supposed to do in each corner. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 more double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. There. So you find that our project is expanding. Every row we make, the square is getting bigger and bigger. So we are at this tiny space again. We are going to make 3 double crochets. It's so windy out here. 1, 2 and 3. There. Next corner, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 2 chains, 3 more double crochets. See, 1, 2 and 3. There. We are again at this tiny space. You're going to make 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. There. Next corner, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2 and 3. There. Here we make 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. There. And then now you have to make a slip stitch to connect this. Oopsie. Let's make the slip stitch. There. And I'm going to cut my yarn. And do what I showed you. The next stitch, I go from behind and I take my yarn, something's up, oh yeah, I take my tail, and I pull it just like that. You are doing this because you don't want the yarn to be at the front side, you want it to go on the back side, and then later we are just going to hide the tails with the needle and cut it off. So our square is expanding each time. Next I'm going to go in with my pitch. It's just here. And I'm going to do the same thing. We are going to do how many rows are these? So there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 rows. I want them to be the same size, because I told you I'll be working with those to make, because I'm making something beautiful. Oh, I forgot. I was just going to make a chain, but I remembered I'm doing this style. So I'll yarn over and make a double crochet there. 1 2 3, chain 2, 1 2 3. Okay, the next part, this tiny space, 3 double crochets, 1 2 3, and there's another tiny space, 1 2 3, and then the corner is just here, and we're going to make 1 2 3, chain 2, 1 2 3, tiny space, 1 2 3, there. My other tiny space, 1 2 and 3, there. Then we have our corner, 1 2 3, chain 2, 1 2 3. Tiny space, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, tiny space, corner actually, but still a tiny space here. Oopsie. 2, 3, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, tiny space, 1, 2, 3, another tiny space, 1, 2, 3. Then we join the two ends with a slip stitch, and as usual we cut the yarn, pull it, go from behind, and grab your yarn and pull it backwards. There. Next round I'm going to go in with a white off-white. It's off-white, it's not white. It's still white, but it's off-white. Okay. I wanted to tell you that you can start from anywhere. You can start from the corner. You can even start over here or here, just as long as you know where what to do. Like when I start here, I'm not going to make a chain 2 because that's supposed to be here. So if I start from here, I'm just going to do 3 double crochets and continue so on. So let me show you what I mean. Just grab my yarn, go ahead and make a slip knot, it's too tight there, and then this is what I mean. So I'm just going to go in like that. Let me start from here. Remember, this is not the corner is right here, and I'll make a double crochet in this space. There. Oh man, yeah, grab the loop, the yarn, and make double crochet, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm just going to go right into my next tiny space and make 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go into my next and make 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we are at the corner, and I'm going to make 2 chains, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 2 chains, 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm just going to continue with my 3 double crochets in the tiny spaces, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next, 1, 2. Be mindful of these. See the yarn right behind, so you don't pull it in front. 3. So at the corner we make 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and continue making 3 double crochets in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Oopsie, it fell. Oh, just a minute. Oh God. Tiny the corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Tiny spaces. 1, 2, 3. Next, 1, 2, 3. Next, 1, 2, and 3. Next, at the corner, 3, 2 chains, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. There. And you're going to join the 2 just on top there and slip stitch. Go ahead and cut my yarn there and pull it, and go from behind and pull your yarn. Pull there. So next you're going to go in with each from here. Yarn over, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3. Next, 1, 2, and 3. Next stitch, 1, 2, at the corner. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, tiny space, 1, 2, 3, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3. You can make it as big as you want. You can even make a blanket out of it. It's your choice. And you see, it's the simplest way of making a blanket. The only challenging part is that if you have a big bed, you might have to make it very big, you know. It's a 6x6, might use a lot of yarn to make it. But also you can make like parts like this and join them together if you want to like mix colors, mix designs. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you another design of granny square, and it's going to be detailed and it's going to be beautiful, so stay tuned for that, because there's so many ways of making a granny square. This is just the basic one, the simplest. Well, they're all simple, but of course if you want to make a design, it's going to be a little bit tricky, but that's why I'm here to show you. Yeah. Okay, we keep on going. We are almost done. It's just one more row left and we'll be done with this granny square. So for me, I'm just making bits of the granny squares. I'm going to make a lot of them, but not a lot, like 20, or it depends on which project I am doing. Well, I'm not yet sure how many granny squares it's going to need, but it's going to need a lot. Yeah, and I want it to be colorful, so of course I'm going to mix colors, because I like colors here. There. Oh no, I was supposed to make another page, but it's fine. I can just go in here and do the same. Anyways, it's as simple as this. So simple. A beginner can do it. It's just double crochets, and yeah, and you can make anything you want. A blanket, you can start with a throw blanket, just a tiny blanket. Maybe if you want to make your baby crochet blanket, tiny blanket for your baby, you can make it. It's the simplest way to make a blanket, I tell you. So simple. So if you don't get how I'm doing it, you can just rewatch the video, yeah, till you get a grasp of what I'm doing. Yeah, just rewatch it. Watch it 3 times, 4 times. Doesn't matter, as long as you will be able to make your blanket. Yeah, you can watch it even 6 times. It's fine. It's worth it, right? Keep on going. I'll definitely be making a blanket for my mama. I'll make her a blanket from Granny Square. Is that a good idea? I want to make my mommy a blanket. She's going to be so happy. I'll surprise her. Maybe her birthday, which is in October. That's a long way to go. Anyways, yeah, just if you have a newborn baby or you have a friend that is due, you can start making it today or tomorrow. Then you make it and you surprise your dear friend or your family member, your auntie, your cousin, your mommy. By the way, even 10-year-old can make these. It's very simple. Just surprise your loved ones, yeah? And this is the kind of gifts people love, because you've poured all your heart and love into making it, all your time, because my dear, crochet takes a long time. Well, I'm not trying to scare you, but it does take a lot of time, especially if you're learning, so it requires a bit of patience. So these are the kind of gifts that are appreciated the most because of how it's time consuming, and it also requires creativity to make it. Yeah, I'll definitely make my mommy a blankie to show her my love. Yeah, so we've reached at there. As usual, I'm going to cut my yarn and pull out the tail, go from behind and grab the yarn, the wind, there we go. There is a granny square, and as you can see over here, I've put a border of white, and I'm going to do the same with this. I just did single crochets. I'm doing this because the project that I'm doing, the main color of I was about to tell you what it was. It's going to be white, so I'm just putting white as a border, the border line, because of course I don't want to mix colors. When I join it, I'm going to show you how to join it in the next video when I'll be finishing up with the project. Of course, that's when I'm going to be showing you how to join your your grannies. Yeah, so over here I'm not going to yarn over because I'm just doing single crochets. So I'm just going to go inside and make, that's how you make a single crochet, by the way. You go in, you come out, oh man, you go in, you come out, then you go through 2 loops, just like that, and it's very simple. So every stitch you have, even this one, so here we are not going to go inside the tiny space, you're going to go inside the stitch here. So I'm just going to do this all around, and I'll meet you. This is where I'm telling you I'm going to meet you. Okay, now here the corner, I'm going to do 1 single crochet, chain 1 in the same 1 single crochet, because you want to the corner has to be there. Okay, so we have to make it, making single crochets all around. One, chain one, and one more in the same stitch there. And then you're going to continue with single crochet. Please don't miss this one, it's also a stitch, so we keep on going. Everywhere there's a stitch, you make a stitch. And remember, here I just put a single crochet, so I'm going to put another single crochet in the corner, and I'm going to chain one like that, and then I'm going to join because we already have a single crochet. So I'm just going to chain, no, I'm not going to chain, to make a slip stitch like that. As usual, cut my yarn. I'm not going to make any chains like that, and then as usual I'm going to go from behind, and I'm going to take my yarn and grab it, take it backwards. Yeah, so this is the granny square, very easy to make, beginner friendly. And if you want to refresh, if you know how to crochet it but you kind of missed this step, now you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and behind here please don't leave it messy like this. You hide the yarn with your needle and then you cut it so that it looks like this. You see how clean it is? You can't even see the if there was any yarns. So that's how you do it. That's how you make beautiful granny squares. You can make whichever color you want, be it blue, green, yellow, orange. Use your favorite color and you'll love it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.